Hello, my name is Liene and welcome back to my channel. It's time to share my April TBR. It's been some time since I filmed the video, but it is March and it is my booktube anniversary. So as for past few years, I'm filming my April TBR that is also a magical readathon TBR to celebrate the anniversary because it was the first ever video I posted. It was the magical readathon TBR. So here we are again. Magical readathon is happening in April. I'm gonna link G's, the host's channel, in the description box, so you'll go and check out all the information you need to participate. But I'm gonna talk about the books I'm gonna read. I'm gonna share the 5 that I must read for my calling. Then I have books for the rest of the prompts, but those are just in case I finish the mandatory reads, and then I can choose whatever from those books. My calling is Moon Warden, and I have 5 books, 5 subjects to complete to finish my final year of studying this calling. And the 5 subjects are Elemental Studies, Astronomy, Art of Illusion, Restoration, Spells and Incantations. Let's start with Art of Illusion. For that, I have to read a book that I already planned to read in April, and for that I have picked A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. I already planned this for another challenge. I don't really know what this book is about. I have read Divine Arrivals by Rebecca Ross and I really enjoyed that book. I haven't finished the duology, but I'm gonna start another duology by this author, but I think this is an adult, where Divine Rivals was a YA. But yeah, I have no idea what this one is about. Hopefully it's good. I have my Illumir Great Edition. It is pretty. Then Astronomy. For that I have to use a color wheel and spin the wheel. And the color that is picked is the book cover color that I need. I forgot to film when I spin the wheel, but you will have to believe me that the color was orange. And I have Loyalitate by Delphine de Vigan. This is a book by a French author. I don't know what the English title is for this book and if it's been translated to English, but there's a link in the description to the Goodreads for this book, so you can check out what the English title is if you're interested. Also, I don't know anything what this book is about. I have read another book by this author. I did really like it. It was really thought-provoking, so hopefully I will like this one too. Next, Elemental Studies, and for that is a book with a fruit on the cover, and I have pomegranate on the cover. This is also a translation. I just don't know what the author is. France is mentioned on the back, but translation is not from French. There are 2 different translations, from English and from Persian. So yeah, this is a short story collection by author Goli Taraghi. Fruit on the cover. I have no idea what this is gonna be about. Hopefully it's good. Then Spells and Incantations. And for this you have to choose a book that has a word from the last book you read. And when I made a TBR, the last book I was reading was Alien Clay. So I have Clay and Alien. Those are not very common on my TBR. So I have an ebook. I just searched on Amazon and I got an ebook that was for free. Alien Hunters. There's a picture here. I don't know what it's about something about alien. 3rd book in a trilogy, I think, and hopefully it's good. And then the last one for my calling is Restoration, and for that you have to read a book with average 4+ star rating on Goodreads. I get in general, but I looked on Goodreads, and for that I chose The Crimson Moth by Kristen Citurelli, and this is also for buzzword reading challenge. This one is something about witches and witch hunters or something. The Crimson Moth is someone who is saving witches, and then the guy who I think he suspects she is the Crimson Moth, and yeah, I think she was saving witches and he was the one who, I don't know, burns them or prosecutes them or something. But yeah, something about witches and witch hunters, I think. Hopefully it's good. I've heard good things about it, and I know that there's going to be a sequel, Fairyloot Special Edition, so I would prefer to read this one before I order the sequel, before I know if I need to order the sequel. And now, quickly, let's go through the rest of the books for the rest prompt before the baby wakes up. Hopefully, we're gonna manage to do it. For alchemy, you have to read a book that has the title in all capitals. For that, I have The Humans by Matt Haig, and this is about alien that comes to Earth and infiltrates between humans and just like sees how humans are, I think. For animal studies, you have to steal a book from another TBR, and for that I have chosen Dungeon Crawler Carl. I have it as an ebook and I have heard a lot of good things about it, so I will hopefully maybe get to it. It has a cat character and I've heard that it is a great character. Princess Donut, I think. Then Conjuration. For that you have to use a random country generator. You use it 5 times and get 5 countries and then choose from one of those. Also for this one, I forgot to film it, but you will have to believe me that one of those countries, I was so lucky. The last one was Latvia, my country, so I have to choose a Latvian author. And yeah, I felt so lucky because the other countries would have been quite difficult for me to choose a book from them. I wouldn't have been able to use my TBR because I didn't have anything from those countries. So luckily, I got Latvia, and I'm reading Jelgava 94 by Jānis Joņevs, or English title for this book is Doom 94. And it is set in 90s and it is a growing up story, I think, coming of age story, but hopefully I will like it. So yeah. Next is Demonology, and for that you have to read a book with missing person. I have Before We Met by Lucy Whitehouse, and somewhere I read that, yeah, on the back it says that until the day her husband doesn't come home, so he's missing. I'm basing it on that there is a missing person, so hopefully it's good. I think it's kind of thriller mystery kind of thing. I've had this book for years, so hopefully I finally will get to it. Next is Artificery. For that you have to check time and then pick a book with the number of words or number of letters. I got 7 and 10 at different times I checked. So first was 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you add the 3, then you have 10. This is The Turnout by Megan Abbott. I think it's something related to ballet, but that's kind of all I know. Hopefully it is good and hopefully I will get to it someday, probably not now. Then Inscription. For Inscription you have to choose 3 books, read first sentences, and then whatever you like better, you choose that. For that I haven't chosen a book, but I will just pick 3 random Prometheus books from my shelves and then decide later on. For now I don't have it because the baby is starting to move and I need to do this quickly. Then Lore. You have to read a book with musical word in the title. So I have A Song of Wrath and Ruin by Roseanne E. Brown. I don't know what the story is about. I've had this book for quite some time, so hopefully it is good. I will try and read this one. So I have a baby with me now, but let's quickly finish this. So Psionics and Divination, you have to read a book with witches or an occult themes. So I have Wine Witch by Luann G. Smith. I don't know what this book is about. Have no idea. I've got this as a gift. On the back it says Never Hex a Witch, so I think it is a witchy story, so counts. And the last one is Shapeshifting, and for that a book with a dragon on the cover, in the title or in the story. I have Of Jade and Dragons by Amber Chen. Dragon in the title, on the cover, and I guess in the story also. That is all I can say about this one. This is it for this video for my TBR. These are the books that I definitely need to read, plus an ebook. So we'll see how much I will actually read in April. I will definitely try and finish these so I am successful with my calling, but who knows what will happen after that. Please let me know in the comments down below. Do you participate in Magical Readathon? If yes, what is your calling? And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you in the next one. Bye. Sorry if there is weird background noises because yeah, I have my baby with me. Sometimes I think now it's gonna be very hard for me to film videos because I have a little one.